Welcome to Finsherpa. We take our business of financial literacy very seriously, which is why we have now a library of 100 plus videos on financial subjects that answer a wide variety of your questions. Do take time to visit our library and let us know what you think of it. Today, we're going to talk about what you need to look for into the future. I know what you're guessing. Exactly. We are at the cusp of a new year. Incidentally, wishing you and your family a very, very happy 2024. But it's not about just the wishes. It's about making 2024 the most spectacular year of your life in all aspects. But I'm here more to talk about the financial side of things. How is 2024 going to turn out to be the most valuable, profitable, and prosperous year for you and your family? That's what this episode is all about. It's always a good idea before you plan for 2024 to look at how the year that's gone by has been. Always review your performance before you set your next goal. That's really the way to get things right. First up, income and expenditure. How was the income for you this year? In terms of what you thought or what you budgeted to what was the actual reality? Did you get the income rise that you wanted? Did you get the increments? Did you get the bonuses that you planned for? Do an analysis. Understand the numbers that came into your bank account. Analyze the pattern of your expenses. You will get a pattern. You will understand what amount of your expenses was actual needed, necessary, and what amount that you could avoid to spend but you did spend. And that's crucial in all our minds, so that when we plan into the future, we take this account. So income and expenditure is the first. Next up, put all your investments into a basket and review them. How are they performing? Some of them I'm sure are doing exceptionally well given the markets and how things are. But some of them may not be performing as well. This is really the time to take stock and do those tweaks and changes that you need to, so that your investments in the future will blossom into beautiful stuff. Check your loans. How is your home loan performing? What is the interest rates that you're paying? What's your car loan doing? What are your credit card dues? How much did you use your credit card this year? Do an analysis. This will throw some very interesting insights. It'll tell you how efficiently or inefficiently you have managed your debt. Look at what career aspirations you had and how did you pan out. Because at the end of the day, all of us, our earnings are from our vocation or our career. So have you been able to move up on your career or vocation in terms of knowledge, learning, and therefore has the cash flows kept pace with that? Next, risk management. Check out how your life insurances, your term insurances have been. Is it adequate at this point in time, or do you need to bump it up to take care of other things? Similarly, is your health insurance adequate? Should you need to revisit it? Next, in terms of goals that you have set for your family and yourself, be it the education of your children or your own retirement, how has the last 365 days helped you contribute to that journey? Have you been able to do justice in your own words? Or have you been forced to divert some of your retirement money into expenses that you hadn't anticipated? Understand these nuances. It's an extremely important time, which is why most likely most of us have the last part of the year between the 20th and the 31st a little bit of a lag time. It's not a very busy time at work. The time is meant for you to reflect on a variety of things, but we urge you to reflect on your financials. Also, don't forget your taxation. We have another 3 more months to go before the financial year ends. Have you done all you need to do to optimize your taxation? Very, very important. Now, if you've done all this and you've had a bunch of understanding on how you have done and what you need to avoid in the forthcoming year, you are at the right place to now start setting goalposts for 2024. First, have a very clear objective of what you want to achieve in 2024 financially. Your objectives must have what is called a SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realizable, and time bound. These are all steps that one can use in a very simple manner in terms of creating goalposts that are also can be reviewed. The R is for review in SMART. That being said, you can take forward your 2023 goalpost beyond 2024 as long as it's in the path that you want it to be. So have a clear defined goalpost. Second, create a budget. Budget is the only way in which you are going to be able to control your unwanted spends. So have a very clear budget and make sure that you stick to that budget. That's the way in which you will create surpluses that you can invest towards reaching your goalpost. Have a very defined process of when you're going to review your budgets on a month-on-month basis if possible, and therefore make sure that the savings that you have therefrom is moved to investment that helps you reach your goalpost. Third, look at your investments, reframe them from a current context. What is the market at? If you need to do a portfolio reallocation, do so, but ensure that they are future ready to meet your goalposts. Also make sure that you tune in to how much you're going to increment your investment through your savings during the year. In terms of insurance, bump up your insurance as per your need, both life and health. It's a good time to now take that stock. And there are a lot of innovative new products. Update yourself on these new products. It could be online, it could be offline. Variety of options are available. Update yourself. Make sure that you have a plan to close out all your high-cost loans. It's not worth keeping those high-cost loans, especially if you have some outstanding credit card dues. Pay it upfront and be done with it. And promise yourself in 2024, you will not take credit card debt. Believe me, you will be richer at the end of the day. So debt management must have a plan. If you have a high cost debt, say a personal loan that you have taken in the past, start with a plan of closing it in 2024 by a month-on-month contribution that can help you close it off. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible as long as you put a plan to it. Next, calculate your taxes and make sure that you optimize your taxes even in the next 3 months so that end of this financial year, you don't have a large tax outgo. What are your career goals and aspirations? Go back to your employee if you're working somewhere. If you've enhanced your skill, if you have enhanced your efficiency, go back and negotiate for a raise. You must look at growing your salaries and income that you can, because that's what is going to feed your investments. If you're running a business, even better. Work harder, you will make more money. Next, on retirement, I think it's important for you to reassess your retirement goals. Take some time, find out from your family if the amount that you originally thought was adequate. If not, reframe it so that you can start contributing towards it. Check whether the emergency fund that you had originally set up continues to be relevant. Is that the amount you want, or is there a bigger amount that you want at this point in time? Broadly, my friends, if these are all taken care of by you, I think 2024 will turn out to be a very, very good, financially rewarding year for you. But not without you scheduling a review process. Now, all these are plans. Now, plans need to be executed and they need to be reviewed. Now, set up a review mechanism right through the year so that if you stray away from the plan, the review mechanism will make sure it brings you back in track. It could be a review that's quarterly, it could be once in 3 months or once in 4 months, whatever be that you find comfortable, but ensure you set up a review mechanism for yourself. Take professional help of a financial advisor or a mutual fund distributor if you are finding all these tasks overwhelming. It's not a bad idea as long as somebody can help you get your financial vitality to its highest order. Once again, I wish you and your family a very, very prosperous and a happy 2024.